Hello, welcome to Uncle Buck's Garage. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the newest member of the family. You guys know that one in there. Yep, you guys know that one in there. It's about to come out, see daylight. But right now, we have a new one. And it took me a long time to find it. It's something Miss Christina always wanted. And today, we got a Mustang. And we have a Mustang with a clean, green Oklahoma title on it. All right, now you've heard me talk about it. This thing is a wreck, okay? But everything pretty much that I need to put this thing back together 95%, I've already gotten. I went down, I drove an hour and picked up this front clip, which has all the pieces. The only thing I'm missing for this car now is a hood. That's it. Everything else is here. Harnesses, gauges, everything on the inside, windows, wing windows. I got everything in totes. We're going to go step by step, minute by minute, dollar for dollar. I'm going to track this thing from the beginning to the end. Okay, so numbers on the car. I traded a crankshaft that was worth $225 for this car. And everything in the totes. Okay. Didn't have a title. It'd been sitting in the weeds for more than 3 decades in a little town 10 miles east of here. And so all it was the doors and the cab. No front clip. So that's where I went. I drove an hour, found a honey hole, met a really nice guy that has boxes and boxes and boxes of new old stock for this thing. Didn't have enough money in my pocket to buy all this stuff, but I know where I got to go to get it if I need it, okay? So right now, $225 for the crankshaft. It cost me $82 to tag it. And what I had to do, because this was a lost title, what I had to do is I had to go through a title service company. And that cost me $275. So we're talking $582 is what I have invested in this car so far, in about 6 hours. That's our total for us starting right now. 582, 7 or 8 hours of driving back and forth, finding, winching it up, and getting it home. So I'm not going to do anything weird for this. Now, Miss Christina, God love her. God love her. She said, I don't want that to be a grandma car. Now she's seen it and she's looking at it. She says, I want to have some oomph, which is her way of saying balls. Okay. So it's going to be peppy. It's going to be fun. We're going to do, this is 4-wheel drums. It's already got the 5-lug conversion on it. We're going to go disc brake front, drum brakes rear. We're going to get this rear end out of it and see if it's open or closed differential. I haven't checked yet. See what kind of condition it's in. It's a little 8-point some or other. It's the original rear end. Okay. This yellow is the original color. We're not going back with that. Okay. The doors don't have any tags on them. The tags on the doors are gone. So I'm thinking these aren't the original doors off this car. But that basically, if it doesn't have a tag on it, it's, it is basically a blank canvas and I can do what I want with this, okay? Now, as you know, I don't build. Colin course correct. Every little nook and cranny, everything will get cleaned, everything will get painted, all the threads get retapped, everything will be welded, patch panels, all that kind of good biz. It'll be a solid, drivable, fun car when I'm done. But it will not be Barrett Jackson. But this is not for any purpose but for Miss Christina to have the little toy she always wanted. And she wants to go drag race it again. She said it out loud. Okay, so we'll give you a good look at this thing. And as he said, like these are as good as you're going to find for this year model. Because it's a 66. It's fixing to be 60 years old. Right now it's 59 years old. This fender is 59 years old. If it's a 65, it's 60 years old. But it's never been hit. It's got the normal where that brace comes on the backside. On both sides, it's got the normal. Well, we'll do a patch for that. We're going to strip all this down. We're going to have rear quarters. These are all solid. It's all solid on the inside. There's no rust up, but we're going to have to do quarters. This, I believe, is where they, let me know if you guys know this, if this is where they leaded it in from the factory. I don't think this has been taken off and replaced because of the color. Or if it was done a long time ago. Because, yeah, see, there's no cuts here. There's no cut here. It's all solid. So if I had to make a guess, I'd say that's the factory being, and the lead's been pulled out of it and been taken with a torch. Got to work on this right here. Got some Bondo in it, but that's got to be replaced. I've got all the pieces, the buckets, all of this stuff. I've got, this is the front end stuff, the lower valance, really nice little back bumper that I got from that same gentleman, and doesn't look like the roof ever took a hit or even got any damage to it. No hail damage. I'll have to replace things like this, cut this all out, replace all of this. Wherever it is, we're going to fix it. Things like this, we're going to fix it. We're going to start from the back side and work forward. So the first thing we'll be doing the trunk, doing this, and patch. But the doors, open and close, nice. Okay, but as you can tell, yeah, I got stuff everywhere. And I also have a 65 parts car. Now, it doesn't have the rear quarters on it, but it has all the brake lines and suspension pieces and control arms and 5-lug conversion on it already. And so there's a lot of pieces. A lot of work going to be involved in this. A lot of work. Now, it's got the V8 mounts in it already, and I just zip tied these on temporarily. But, you know, it is what it is for 60 years old after being left out in the trees for probably 40 years. Okay, so we're going to bring one back from the dead. And I think Christina's right. I think the right verbiage for this car is going to be scrap stang. Going to be a lot of that. But you guys talk about this thing with me. I mean, I don't know much about Mustangs. I'm learning like everybody is, but we're going to go step by step, and we're going to see if we can make this into a really fun little car for as little amount of money as possible. I've got more parts to clean and get working and fab up and fix. It's going to be months and months and months, okay? And I'm going to have time to do it because the grandkids, they found a house. The kids found a house, and the grandkids are going to be moving 10 minutes away, which is great because 10 minutes is, you know, for a grandparent, 10 minutes is cool. That's good. Bring them on the weekends. I'll sugar them up. I'll dote on them, and I'll spoil them, and I'll send them home. That's what the grandparents being all about. But we're going to have a lot of fun with this one, but it's going to be slow go. I'm going to do all the body work as much as I can first. And in between, while things are drying or waiting for parts or whatever, then we'll be cleaning, blasting, dipping in vinegar, killing rust, getting this thing back to its former glory. And yeah, don't yell at me. My buddy Dave, he had those. I couldn't. You know how hard it is to find 14-inch tires? I mean, just old scrap, just enough to hold air to get to move around tires. Oh my God, I went to 4 different little local places to find just something, trailer tires, anything to get this thing on rollers so that I could get it off the trailer because they need this to move. They need to borrow the trailer to move, so I need to get it off this week. I had to call every favor in I had to find. I had one. Neighbor over here had one, and so I had to get back with my buddy Dave, and he had these two. And yes, I know these are Dodge wheels, but they're the same bolt pattern, and they fit, and they hold air. And I'm just borrowing them just long enough to get them from here into there, so I can get it on the wheel dollies, and scoot it over in the corner and start working and start taking lists, inventory. But that'll be in the future, once I'll be doing both. I'll be doing Bama Lamb and scrap staying pretty much the same time, because cleaning parts is pretty cheap. Buying parts to finish that up, that ain't cheap. Okay. Speaking of that, down here on this, there's a scroll down here. T-shirts. Help support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. It really helps out. Every penny helps. Everything helps, because this is going to be cheap, but it ain't going to be free. So I'm going to have to spend money. So if you like what I do, think about supporting the channel. So if you guys are still here, smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that bell to be notified whenever I put a new one out. Oh, Thursdays are going to happen. So on Thursday, Wednesday the 23rd or 24th, they're going to start moving, which I don't know if I'll have time to do Thursday night live this week on the 24th. But I'm shooting for the 1st. I'm shooting for 8 o'clock on the 1st for the first live feed from Uncle Buck's Garage. All right? Y'all have a great day, because great day today could be in a new project for your home to have fun with in the morning. Y'all be good.